Okay. I'm back. Yeah, finally got everything out of my system. Took a while, but finally got there. Yeah, I know, but it's not like I'm gonna be in any hurry. And besides, I always have the roulettes I can use to get to those goals also. Besides, you can never be too careful. Want to make sure that you stay ahead of the level curve too. So, now that we're continuing on inside of the train, let's go ahead and speak with Spurious to take on our next quest entitled A Light That Never Goes Out. Spurious is in the mood to brighten this dreary place up, though he lacks the materials necessary to do so. There's something about the darkness that just deflates spirits, wouldn't you say? We have plenty of lights, yes, but they use the same fuel as the heaters, and not freezing to death place is somewhat higher on the agenda than making the place look nice. As such, I've taken it upon myself to craft lanterns that use other sorts of fuel. I was once upon a time a technician in the Imperial Army, so provided I have the glassware, I'm more than capable of the task. That's where the trouble lies, though. Such items are in short supply, and while I know we're in the city where we might scrounge up some, I wouldn't dare march in that sea of Magitech weaponry. Even though you're a soldier and you could very well go in there with the weapons you have, perhaps you could go in my stead. Yeah. Just northwest of the station you'll find a tavern and a perfumery, or what's left of them anyway. Somewhere along the ruins you should be able to find wares suitable for our lanterns. Alright. Yeah, what will we find out here as far as glassware is concerned? Will it be like actual glass, as far as windows or something like that? Or will it be something else entirely? We're about to find out as we arrive at a crate with spirit bottles. Well, I guess this would work, and if the bottles are full, they can provide alcohol-based fuel. Also, thanks to that person for luring the enemy away. Anything in here? Yes. I can't quite get over. Is there a door? There is a door. Yeah, they wouldn't quite let me cheese it. And there we go. Back to Tertium. So, back in the car with my chocobo's feet pounding. Let's give this to Spurious. Good to see you returned and unharmed, I thought. How did your search go? Well, I hope. Indeed it has. Here you go. Let us see here. Not a whole bottle of spirits, though not a drop left to drink. A pity that. Anyhow, the size is perfect for my purposes. Now what do we have here? A perfume bottle. Touch on the small side, no getting on that, but usable in its own way. Oh, smell that? It's managed to retain some of its scent. Imagine the aroma it will produce once we've added heat. As you know, for the Guardians, the flame is all. It is said that when our ancestors first arrived in this blighted, frigid land, they lived long in darkness, unable to breathe fire into their world. What they lacked in magic, though, they made up for in guile. They took what fat and oils they could from the animals of the wilds and chased away their shadows. Until, of course, they at last learned to extract ceruleum from cerulia in gens. But unlike those first setters before me, I will carve out a bright spot of hope in this darkness with these lanterns. Thank you for all that you've done, truly. And so we'll take our experience in another 735 gil. Alright, so there does still appear to be someone in this car. We have Amaniu here. We'll go ahead and speak with him to take on his quests entitled, And Then a Hero Comes Along. It's wearing a yellow raincoat and it's a bird. The state of affairs in this corner of the world has left many sick and hungry, Amaniu and his daughter not least among them. A moment, good lady, if you've one to spare. My daughter is taken ill with the menace of a cold. She can hardly keep a bite of food down, though I know that a simple bowl of kash will be easy on the stomach, and be enough to sustain her. Unfortunately, I lack the buckwheat seeds the recipe calls for. The abandoned market ought to have what I require, but I do not fancy my chances in a place so dangerous. Besides, I dare not leave my girl alone for an extended period. This illness of hers waxes and wanes from moment to moment, and the last thing I want is to her be away when her fever spikes or coughing fit assails her. Please, could you help? Certainly. You will. Oh, you are a merciful, kind soul. Here, I shall mark on your map where the seeds are like to be found. Given the containers, a thorough once-over should soon yield results. Well, let's hope you're right. Can I leave through this way? Yes, I can. Alright, back into the city. And so we got conveniently the first location is right over here. We can see the targets. Just got to avoid putting up with the slasher's goofiness. Or whatever. Alright, container. Alack, there appears to be no sign of the seeds, but you did come across a box of medical supplies. Bring them back? Sure. Brilliant. I love it. That's brilliant. All that's missing are the cat ears, though. Or the fox ears, or whatever those supposed to be on Krawl's hood. We also found a stuffed bear. Yeah, maybe the little girl would like a gift? Yeah, still need to find buckwheat seeds, though. And the second circle is still open, so let's see if we can find what we need. Maybe right over here. Foodstuffs container, yes! Absolutely, we're gonna take this. Yeah, I'll bet if you come across this first and skip everything else, you are met with a congeries of seeds. Some are too soft, some too hard, but these seem just right. Very well then, Goldilocks. Let's head back to Tertium. And jump through the cars, get back to Romaniu. Who's gonna get more than he thought ever possible. There you are, and none worse for the wear. Oh, that look on your face. I take it to mean you found the seeds then? We did. There you go. You have? How wonderful. This ought to brighten my daughter's spirits and hopefully entice her to put a bit of food in her belly. But that's not all. Why, look at all of you brought. Medicine? A toy bear? But I'm not even asking yet. Goodness, I'm so touched. You are too kind, truly. Well, better that she uses them rather than they spoil and decay or whatever out in the field. My life lately, if one can even call it that, has been consumed by concern. Concern for my daughter's safety, where our next meal will come from, but your good deed today was a bright spot in these bleak times. To tell you the truth, you are not the first person to show us unexpected compassion. Being from the provinces, I fear the Guardians here would turn us away, but they offered us food and shelter. If it weren't for them, we may not be alive today. And now, we owe you a debt of gratitude to you and your contingent. Thanks to you, my daughter will grow strong again, of this I'm sure. While I can't offer much, I want you to have this, and I will not take no for an answer. So we'll take our experience 735 gil, plus more crab cake. You could have just given it to your daughter, you know, but I guess this isn't as nutritious as the buckwheat soup would have been. Also, hey there, Bubba, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Alright, so now it's time to make our way getting closer outside of the station. Now we get to speak with people who are not from the Empire, starting with this Temple Knight. We'll take on what looks like his or hers. It looks like a girl, so it's her quest entitled Some Like It Hot. A Temple Knight at the station has bowls of piping hot soup to deliver, though they are in danger of becoming tepid before reaching the hungry. Yes, you are indeed female. Good evening, Rika. I say, it is your stomach which drew you here? For I am just setting about the business of dispensing meals. So much has transpired in so little time. 'Tis hardly a wonder that so few citizens can sleep for more than a fistful of hours. And that is why I have taken it upon myself to feed these people with an Ishgardian soup, one that always helped calm my nerves when I was a child. Though it won't fix all that ails these poor souls, it may prove to be some comfort surely. Here's the rub though. I lack the hands needed to see it delivered in a timely manner. Might you assist me? Of course I can. Yeah, I'm not turning this down. You will? You are a hero of the people indeed. Here are 3 bowls of piping hot soup. Could you see that those around the station who appear especially woebegone receive some? Well, let's see who's really in need, I guess. Yeah, we might as well be taking some to Menu's daughter, too. But it looks like Papaya who will get it first. Hello there. What's this? Soup, you say? That's very kind of you. Here you are. It's been far too long since I had a hot meal. Can't rightly remember the last time. Well, now you have one. Let me guess. This is an Ishgari recipe, isn't it? How did you know? My mother used to make something similar once upon a time. It was a red soup well known in these parts. Thank you for bringing me this reminder of happier days. Days I hope to see return to our country. Meanwhile, who else needs some? Malleus over here in the middle by the benches looks like he could use some himself. Hello there. What in the world is that? For pity's sake, get it away from me! You'll make me sick with that foreign trash you louts call food. Yeah, there's still some who still can't swallow their pride. Yeah, it's a recipe from cold climes that may be to your liking. Oh, enough. What are you, some 2-guild salesman? I'll take the damnable thing if it'll shut you up. Alright, no need to be such a jerk about it. At least taste it. Oh. Oh my, that is nice, isn't it? And so warm. Yeah. How's you looking at then? I got my food and what with you? What, afraid I'll run off with a bowl, are you? I'm not that hard up as to resort to stealing. I can get back to the cook just fine on my own. I'm sure you will. Yeah, I think we fractured him ever so slightly, as far as his ego. But then we have an irascible citizen here. Doesn't even talk, we just hand it over. So first you march into our homeland, easy as you please, and now you tell us what foods we're to eat? Oh, that's rich. Very rich indeed. Yeah, no wonder you're irascible. But let me tell you something, you little weasel. I spit on your charity, you hear? Spit on it, so you can take that soup of yours and stuff it where the sun don't shine. Yeah, and we thought Malleus was obnoxious. Yeah, that's about as outright a rejection as you're gonna get. Oh, there you are. So how did you fare? Did you manage to deliver the soup like I asked? Yeah, but it didn't all go well. Oh, one turned away by one surly citizen, were you? That's unfortunate, although not entirely surprising. The people here have been through than most. I'm not a stranger entirely to their pain. When Ishgard was in dire straits, I too found myself fatigued beyond measure, my spirits in the doldrums. I was hanging on by a quickly unraveling thread, it felt, and hope was nothing more than a risible dream. But it was at the holy stables when a woman, one I had never before met, offered me a simple bowl of soup. I was in such a dark, foul mood at the time, but one sip was enough to turn my whole world around. I felt alive again, like I had purpose once more. I thought to emulate that charity, do for these people what that kindly lady did for me. But you know they say, even the best laid plans and all that. Well, I won't let one fractious loco dampen my spirits. I'm only sorry you had to deal with them. I agree. Too bad we can't take it for our reward, but we'll take our experience in 735 gil. And away she goes. Now then. Starting to pull further out of the station. And here we will talk now to this Maelstrom delegate who we've been continually passing by for quite some time. Let's go and speak with her to take on her quest entitled P.S. I Love You. A member of the Maelstrom is attempting to play post-Moogle for some reason, though they are not doing a very good job of it. Yeah, we're leaving this in the hands of a Mikote instead of a Moogle?
Why, if it isn't you, the Warrior of Light herself, the Navigator was good to bring you to us, for we've on our hands something of a conundrum, one perhaps you can solve for us.
Alright, what do you got?
It involves this mysterious letter you see, not sure where it came from. Suffice it to say we found it when we were laying some of the dead to rest. Our thinking is that it fell out of one of the deceased's pockets. It's only right the missive's delivered to the proper hands. The dead need to say their piece after all. Only thing is, I've been ordered elsewhere so I can't look into it for myself. Do you think you could take them over for me? If you can spare the time, I'd like you to look for this here's letter's recipient. Bit of pain I grant you, but our best and only bet at this point is to ask the locals around the station, see if they've any clues as to who it might be for.
Alright.
If you do manage to find to whom it's addressed, let Ataligo know. I'll make sure to bring you up to speed about everything we've discussed here before I have to move on.
Alright. And away she goes, and so will we. Mr. Chudo. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. I guess she's just taking the need to help someone. Yeah, I was trying to figure, is she just sitting down on the job or something? But no, it's just, I guess he's trying, or she's trying to lift that person's spirits. Hello there, can I help you?
An unaddressed letter, you say? Could it be for my sister? Give it to me, let me see.
Here you go, have a read.
No, this isn't her handwriting, and I had so hoped it would be. She was taken before her time, and I never even had the chance to say goodbye.
Oh, who else may have the information we need? Yeah, two people down at the far end of the station may have an answer, including a return to Sinus. But let's speak with you first, this crestfallen woman.
An unaddressed letter? Could it be? Quickly, give it here!
Here you are. Have a look.
I knew it! Yes, this is his handwriting, alright. I would know it anywhere. Thank you for bringing it to me. No, wait, please do not go yet. I would like a friendly face about me while I read it if you don't mind.
Okay then.
We humans have a tendency to become trapped in the past, refusing to move on. I implore you not to let this happen. Now is the time for you to look forward and rediscover love and all of the other joys of life. I can practically hear his voice in my ears as I read this. We promised that we would be together until the end of our days through thick and thin. And yet here I am alone.
Yeah. You must live for tomorrow, or no matter how dark it may be, there will always come another dawn.
Look to the future and trust that there is always more light ahead. Yes, how right you are. Thank you. I will take those words to heart. You've my sincerest gratitude, and please give my thanks to the one who found my darling's letter.
Well, that means we don't even need to show it to Mr. Donesis, or Docenis, or whatever. So, Ataligo, we're coming right to you. Yeah, it's usually the last person you check, but not this time. They switched it up on us. Ataligo. As soon as I can look at you. Hello there.
Judging by that look on your face, you found the citizen for whom the letter was intended. That's relief. The people here have witnessed unspeakable horrors, forced to live through the tragic deaths of loved ones. Little wonder their spirits are so broken. If only there was some magic spell capable of healing shattered hearts, I would only be too happy to cast it for them. But alas, only time can heal such wounds, and until they've recovered, we must offer our support. Stand with them during these trying times. I wish I could provide more. At any rate, your help is much appreciated. Thank you.
And so we'll take our experience 735 gil, plus a choice of dye between wine red, lilac purple, or coral pink. I don't really use any of these dyes, so I'll just take the wine red. Alright, let's head on now officially out of the station. Of course, we're saving the blue quest for last because we know it's a chain quest. Someone else is already keeping her company. Yeah, this time we'll be speaking with a representative of the mole. So let's go ahead and speak with this young lady to take on her quest entitled Rest, Thy Warfare Over. One of the mole delegates seeks the aid of someone brave enough to wade through the terrors of the city. Oh boy.
Thank goodness you're here. We've just received an urgent request for aid from one of our own via Link Pearl. Alas, we could not make out their location, though it sounded as if they were in the throes of a fearsome struggle. We sent out scouts to ascertain his whereabouts, but they're few in number. Might you aid in their efforts?
Alright.
Your cooperation is much appreciated. I bid you begin your search near the Seneculum Imperialis. Our fellows have yet to explore it. Should any tempered Imperial forces attempt to waylay you, I ask that you merely subdue them, not kill them. To that end, I offer you this powder. It shall render any hostile immobile for a time.
Well, let's hope we never have to use it. Away we go. I guess for this point we should... Yeah, we're pretty much almost completely got this map full. Yeah, I just need to pluck the northeast corner and I will have my first fully completed map. Of course, I still need to find Aether Currents. And speaking of which... there's one further south. But yeah, I'll have to make sure that I cover everything I can in here because there is not really, in terms of area to cover, much left in terms of getting what we need. Okay, so we've arrived at the intended destination. We do find that there may be something that we have to be fighting. I can't get through here, gonna have to go around to do this. Yeah, in fact, it's a brainwashed soldier attacking someone who's not brainwashed. Or is he? Yeah, this is not what I was expecting. Hey, you dude, calm down. Come on. Why am I not allowed to use this? I guess I have to weaken him to the point where... Okay. Yeah, I was thinking he had to be weakened before I killed him. They said don't kill him, so I was thinking it had to be one of those situations where you get him down below half and then use the powder. Alright. Yeah, let's put my weapon away and help this guy out. Yeah, from the Alamegan Resistance. I certainly did not expect you of all people to come to my rescue. And you arrived just in the nick of time. Had you come any later, I fear you may have been forced to carry a load of dead weight back to camp. I was on my rounds when I heard what I assumed to be a refugee crying for help. I made it to aid the poor soul when some Imperial wretch set upon me. Looking at it with a more critical eye, that refugee may have been nothing but bait for a trap. My head was muddled from the chaos of it all, but I swear I heard the man speak the name Lord Nerva. If my ears did not deceive me, this would mean remnants of the 3rd Legion are still abroad, and they perhaps aim to fleece us of both provisions and arms. That deserter must be brought in for questioning before the effects of that compound of yours wear off. I shall return to the station at once to report in and ensure that our forces have captured the scoundrel. Alright. Let's head on back. Yeah, just enjoying a nice... tranquil night while we can. Of course, once fighting begins again, then all bets are off. Alright, back to the mole.
There you are, Rika. I had been waiting your return. Our comrade reported in just moments ago and I have heard all. Not only did you save him from the hands of that Imperial, but you provide us the opportunity for his capture. The men I sent out to apprehend that blackguard have sent word that he is not in fact tempered as we had assumed. Rather, he is one of many who are determined to fight on to the bitter end. As invaders in their lands, we've drawn their ire. I have my fair share of misgivings about any who fight under the Imperial standard. But yet, considering the circumstances, surely it would be in the interest of both sides to lay down our weapons, to at least make an attempt at cooperation.
Yeah, it's still not there yet.
But such idle musings can be saved for less trouble sometimes, I suppose. Oh yes, how foolish of me. I nearly forgot. The fellow you saved earlier, he asked me to give this to you as thanks for your help.
So, he's giving us experience plus 815 gil. Alright, so that's all of the side quests cleared out within Tertium. Now it's time to go over here and take on the chain quests. And so, without further ado, there's only one last set of quests to go, and it will come from this azure-haired woman. Let's go and speak with her to take on the first of her chain quests entitled Children Are Our Future. A woman with startling blue hair is in search of her son, who has disappeared without a trace.
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen a little boy with hair with a similar shade to mine? He's my son and I can't find him anywhere. It all started when I told him we ought to seek refuge in your encampment, and he started wailing and sobbing like I'd never seen. The next thing I knew, he was running hell for leather goodness knows where. I'm worried he may have left the station altogether, and the streets above are rife with danger. Please, could you find him for me? Oh, you will. Bless your heart. If I know my son, he's probably tried to return to our house to the north of Palatium Novum. Try there first before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognize, I should think, what with the color of his hair and all.
Alright, let's go. But yeah, I'm surprised she said bless me, because of the fact that religion is outlawed in the Garlean Empire. You're not allowed to believe in anything other than science and technology. Alright, let's get on to where we need to go. And find out where this boy could have wandered off to. So we'll round the corner and get to where we need to go. Ooh. Yeah, this might be more challenging than looks. Let's see if we can go underneath and find him. He's not underneath. Let's pop out. Oh, there we go. There we go. And watch out for that specimen, though.
Another blocked straight? Who are you?
Your mother's worried about you.
Mother sent you?
Ow. Why am I not surprised by this? Yeah. This boy sent this creature after me! Yeah. He doesn't like that I'm with the enemy, so he sicked this thing on us. Yeah, take that. Now then, where were we?
Mother sent you? Tell her I won't go to the enemy's camp. I'm going home.
Even though you basically have no home to go to? The boy with the sky blue hair has made his good escape. You had best resume your search for this obstreperous youth. Wow, that's a word. That's quite a word. Alright, let's look around. Where did he run to? Uh-oh. Something's hiding behind the corner. Oh, it's you again.
Stop following me!
I can't. Your mother's worried about you. Yeah. How do I convince you to come with me? Once again, the boy with the sky blue hair has taken flight, and will likely be looking over his shoulder for signs of trouble from now on. With a wary sigh, you resume the hunt. Yeah, this was what I was expecting. It's one of these things. I know you're up to no good. Well, be that as it may, I have to follow you anyway. How far are we going? Perhaps I lost her. Not yet. And go. Oh, he's rounding a corner. Yeah, that way is blocked too. Yeah, keep on looking. He's going home no matter what, he says. Oh, but now he's just walking. How much of a safe distance do I need to maintain? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's checking for me. He thinks I might be really close by. Which I am. But, oh boy. Do we really have to have the satellite in the way? Oh, jeez. Oh, he's looking that way. But he could look over here. Yeah, he could double back or something. But yeah, he is doubling back his look. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough challenge here. You may be right about this, Daria. Yeah, where do you find safety in a place like this? Yeah, for all I know, he could turn to the right. Oh, he's running! He's running! Oh, he's doubling back. Oh, God! He's doubling back. Yeah, I was right. He is doubling back. Stuck under the cart. Yeah, where does he go now? I have no cover in case he turns around again. Oh, he stopped. Well, as a gesture of good faith, allow me to show that you can count on me. 'Cause yeah, I'm not gonna allow myself to get attacked again in the middle of a cutscene. Yeah, we're having none of that crap. Yeah. Down with you.
No! Our home! It was here! Right here!
And also right here.
You again? Leave me alone! I'm staying here to build a new house! Bigger and better than the old one!
Well, try as he might. The child has escaped your grasp yet again. Though this may be construed as a particularly tiresome endeavor, remember that he's only a child and knows no better. You should find him before he comes to harm. Yeah. We haven't done enough to earn his trust yet. Because now he's under attack. We start a feeling this might happen. Yeah, I was like, this is gonna get to a point where ... and indeed it did. Hit you in the head once, hit you in the head twice. And just load up and take it down. Down it goes. Yeah, what do you think of me now?
Why do you care so much?
Because your mom cares.
We're enemies, remember? Why are you trying to help me?
You need help and I'm offering it. Or how would your mother feel if something were to happen to you? Yeah, we broke him.
I don't care what you say. We don't need your help. But Mother's worried. I should go back to the station.
Yes, you should, young man. Yes, indeed you should. Yeah, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, surely this can't be all there is, can it? Let's be on our way. Yeah, let's see if the two are well and truly united. Again, reunited. Just like we did at the start of the episode when we reunited family members together. Alright, young lady. Yeah, I'm back.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. I'm happy to report my son has returned. Poor creature, you should have seen him. Tears pouring down his little cheeks, crying his apologies to me. I know that you were the one who found him, though he didn't mention a word of it to me. I almost couldn't believe my ears when he said he wouldn't mind moving to your camp. He was dead against it only hours ago. What could have happened, I wonder?
I saved him. Yeah.
What? He was attacked? By that horrid Magitech, you say? Thank goodness, that must have been quite a shock for my little man. Thank you for coming to his rescue. There is a salutary lesson to be gained from all this, though. I hope one that I hope he retains. Do not scorn a proffered hand when one is in need, whether that be for a friend or foes. At any rate, I thank you for finding him. It's not much, but please, I insist.
And so, we'll get our experience of 1055 gil and an Aether Current. And away she goes. So yeah, how am I doing on Aether Currents currently here in Garlemald? Yeah, just the one story-based quest and that's it. And then there's 4 more Aether Currents to find out in the field.